वेलकम बैक टू ए न्यू व्लॉग। और आज मेरी आवाज़ थोड़ी सी चेंज हो सकती है, आपको लग सकती है, क्योंकि मेरा गला ख़राब है, तो वो आपको थोड़ा एडजस्ट करना पड़ेगा। आज हमारी पहली क्लास इंग्लिश की है, जिसके लिए लैब में जाना है और अब मैं वहीं पे जा रहा हूँ। इंग्लिश में अटेंडेंस की थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम है, तो जाना पड़ेगा, टाइम पे जाना पड़ेगा, वरना अटेंडेंस शायद ना मिले। अब हम जा रहे हैं ओल्ड सेमिनार हॉल। कोई क्लब वगैरह का इवेंट वगैरह होगा कुछ, तो वो बताएंगे। अभी पूरी इन्फॉर्मेशन हमें भी नहीं पता।
Morning to all the Toastmasters and the audience present over here. Thank you so much, Presiding Officer Toastmaster Gopi, for a lovely introduction. Today, it's my pleasure to serve as the Toastmaster of the day. Before introducing the theme of the day, life consists mainly of the stream of the thoughts that is forever flowing through one's head. All the great minds discover a secret of living a happy, purposeful and a productive life. That's the first step of all the people. Our life experience spring from our beliefs we actively engage in. We are what we think. And to comprehend the essence of this statement, we first need to understand that brings you peace and let go what does not. Happiness is the only one thought away to make your life beautiful. Same as here, our Toastmasters clubs giving a platform for students to explore their skills to make a fantastic, fascinating world for their future. Next, let's talk about Toastmaster Club. Since 1929, members of Toastmasters International are encouraged to improve their public speaking and leadership skills. In our club, we will make sure that every Toastmasters will stand separate from the crowd. With this, her development through the Toastmaster Club. Newgen NMIT its very own Toastmasters Club. What is a Toastmaster Club? Well, Toastmaster International is a non-profit educational organization based in the United States that maintains clubs all over the world, promote communication, public skills and leadership. Coming to explain the agenda of the meeting, Toastmaster meeting is generally divided into 3 sessions. The first session is a prepared speech. The second one is the table topic session. And the last is the evaluation or the feedback session. Before we start the prepared speech, let me introduce today's session's general evaluator. He is in the Toastmaster for last 6 years, past president of a Resonant Toastmaster Club. He works with a sonogram of AGM International Business. He has traveled to 13 countries till date. His hobbies are like reading books, like to consume YouTube content in geopolitics. Let's give a big round of applause for Toastmaster Sai.
Thank you, Toastmaster Charupa. A very good morning to one and all the Toastmaster guests and faculty members. We see great speakers. How do they become great? They burn midnight oil day in, day out, and they in turn become good speakers and leaders. They become good leaders and speakers in a piecemeal way. They don't become all of a sudden. So here in Toastmasters, we are here to develop ourselves as effective speakers in a piecemeal way, step by step. Today, right since Sergeant at Arms came on stage until I am called upon to evaluate whole meeting. To assist me, I have able team, that is in Toastmaster patterns we call it as a tag team. To perform role as a timer, we have Toastmaster Varsha. Toastmaster Varsha, can I call up on stage to explain your role?
Good morning to all present here. As the timer of the day, I will be noting down the time of every speaker who are on the stage. For this typical 5 to 7 minute speech, the cards that I'll be showing are in this manner. Green card at 5 minutes, and yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. For the icebreaker, the card shown will be 4 minutes, I'll show the green card, and 5 minutes, I'll show the yellow card, and 6 minutes, the red card. For the table topic speeches, the card that I'm going to be showing is green card at 1 minute, and yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. And for the prepared speech evaluators, I will be showing the timer cards as follows. Green card at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and red card at 3 minutes. I will be giving the final report. The green card, yellow card, and the red card.
Thanks, Toastmaster Varsha, for explaining your role. And up next, we have as an R counter, Toastmaster Utkarsh.
Hello everyone, good morning, one and all present here. I am Utkarsh and today I will be playing the role of R counter. So basically, the Toastmasters may know what R counter is. For the ones audience, you might not know. R counter is the one who notes down the frequently used words and the sounds. The words such as, I use it just now, such as well, but, so, you know, and the sounds like which we use like oh, okay. So the sounds will be like heard, and I'll be noting those sounds. So basically, this is just to improve the table topic masters when you will be coming. It will help you in developing for the next speeches which you will be doing, so that you use less number of these words. It will be helpful for you and for your future speeches. Thank you.
Myself, Sinchana, as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, codes, saying or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is piecemeal, which means step by step. An example of using the word is the piecemeal policies of the government took a lot of time to implement. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I will give the grammarian's report when called upon during the meeting and also report on the usage of the word of the day. Thank you, General Evaluator.
Round of applause to all taxi projectors. So I come at the end of the meeting when I am called upon by Toastmaster of the day to give my general evaluation. I hope you'll enjoy this meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Side, let me move on to the prepared speech. Before that, let me introduce our club today's session evaluator. He has been Toastmaster for 20 months and attended several meetings in a week. He has recently been a Triple Crown winner in currently a Vice President Education and a Secretary at his other clubs. He also spends time monitoring a new college club chartered this month. For over a decade, he has been a trainer and a coach who attended meets of construction professionals. He is also an advisor in his domain. Let's give a big round of applause for Toastmaster Nagesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Today we have two speakers who are going to give their icebreakers. And the purpose of this icebreaker for both the speaker is to talk about themselves, which will help them learn the basic structure of the public speaking. The speech duration will be, timer please note, it will be 4 to 6 minutes. So green, yellow and red cards will come at 4, 5 and 6 minutes. All the best to both the speakers.
My native is Tarikkere Taluk, Chikmagalur district. My father is Kalyan Kumar. He prepares school bags, bike side bags, seat covers, and he does cushion works. We have a shop named Navale Brothers in Tarikere. My father always does a high quality work, and he never compromises about his work, and he always works the perfection in his work. That's why our shop is famous all over the district. My mother is Jyoti. She is a housewife. She takes care of all of us, no matter what. To tell more about myself, I am a writer, poet, and I create memes. I play some instruments like tabla, congo, dholak, and rhythm pad too. I love the language Kannada very much. I don't know why. Although I spoke Marathi in my home, I say Kannada is my mother tongue. Because it gives immense pleasure when I speak, create poems, write essays and articles in Kannada. That's all about myself. Next, I would like to speak about today's theme, that is step by step. Steps are the things which help us to achieve greater heights in our life. We may have some steps or several steps in achieving the success. Each one of those steps are important in achieving the success. You might know the quote, a journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step, which means anything that may be big or small in our lives could be begun with the single step we take towards it. Every journey starts with the first step. This first step is the one which seems to be difficult and the most of us we are afraid of. Muhammad Ali quotes, even the greatest was once a beginner. Don't be afraid to take the first step. So, being constant and rigid, we must in our life we must focus on what needs to be done for our better future. Then we must start working on it. So today you may all knew about the famous e-commercial website Amazon. Let's talk about it. You may believe or not believe, Amazon was founded in a garage of Benzo's rented home in Bellevue, Washington. Benzo's parents invested almost $250 in the startup. In July 1995, Amazon opened as an online bookseller, selling the world's largest collection of books to anyone with worldwide access. So, friends, each step you take towards the goal carries forward to make yourself successful. In the starting of the meeting, as our SA said that you will read for the exam for the long day before or a day before the exam. So first we are all the engineering students. We don't study and we don't know when the exams are. So what we first do is we take the initial step. Okay, tomorrow is the exam. First we try to study. Okay, one model for 1 hour, 2 model, 3 model. Then we get to know, okay, this is not happening. So then what we do is we fetch some important questions from question banks. Like that, we took the next second step. Okay, we start studying that, and from that also we are not going. Okay, so this much is there. How we are going to study? Okay, then we call our topper friend. Oh, bro, give me the important questions which you are ready. Okay, then we study and then we score good marks in our exam. So like this, we take steps to going towards something good or something bad. So first we have to make ourselves sure that where we are going. If you are going towards something bad, so you have to cut those steps in the initial stage itself. If you are going towards something good or something which is going to make your future better, so you should continue that. So here I end my speech. Thank you.
Now going to the second speaker, who is ready to give his very first icebreaker speech. Toastmaster Rohan, Toastmaster Sudhakar.
friends. Firstly, my name is Sudhakar and I am from Bangalore. From my school days, when we all friends used to sit and speak, if I ask my friends, where are you from? They'll be like, I'm from, some will be like, I'm from Belgavi, Dharwad, Bagalkote. Some people, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Rajasthan. And some people, next level, they're like, I'm from Australia, New Zealand, Switzerland. And me, my grandfather, my uncle, my auntie, each and everyone, they are from Bangalore. If they ask me, the only thing which I can say is either Chikbomsandra, Dodbomsandra, Dodbapur or Chikbapur. My entire family, the entire Khandan is in Bangalore, so my roots are in Bangalore to say. To say about my family, we are a family of 4. My sister, me and my dad, and my mom, especially. My dad is a businessman and my mom is a homemaker. My sister has just completed her CSC engineering and I am doing my 3rd year engineering in IIT Meenakshi in the branch electrical and electronics, which I thought would be very easy, but it is not. It is literally screwing my life each and every day. And the most is the day before the exams. Literally, our life is gone, to be frank. To be frank. My main interests are in, not Aryan, the only interest is in karate, which I love to do, and which I don't like is studying. 3 things which I don't like, especially. One is studying, the second is the first thing, and the third is the second thing. I hate to study. Our education system, it literally tests our memory part and not our knowledge. They test how much we mug up, how much we store in our head, not how much we understand. No one sees that. They see how we get marks, not how we got marks. Whether it is copying, checked, copying from the front person, anything. So, then, okay, to come to karate. I was in 2nd standard when karate was first introduced in my school. That was something which was out of my box, out of my imagination. I was a very lean fellow. If you say oof, I would be like, bye. So lean I was. And karate was something which gave me confidence. I joined into karate when I was in 2nd standard. In my previous sessions, they said I am an international karate player. I am not an international karate player. I am just, international karate champion. But I am not a champion, I am a player. I was beaten black and blue in the 2nd round itself. They threw me out of the competition. No one gets so bad hit. It was in my 9th standard, I guess. I've been into several districts, states, nationals, and 2 internationals, which I lost. Karate, in my life, it means everything to me. Each and every step. I studied in Alvas, in PUC. For my PUC, I had studied in Alvas. 2 years. If anyone here is from Alvas, they know how the hierarchy goes over there. The strongest person take care of the weakest person. They take care in the sense, he makes them do all the work, including washing their innerwears. Everything is done by those weak people. And I am lucky enough, no one used to come to my business because they used to think I am a karate player. Those idiots don't know what I am. They think I am strong, I am not. So that's about my karate life. Coming to my personal life, I am totally interested into robotics, drones, and automobiles. I am a passionate writer. I write quotes. If you want to see my quotes, on my Instagram there's a page called Mocktail Diaries. You can refer to that. I write quotes, I write stories, and I even author books. Co-author, in fact. I'm not authored any books. I am a co-author of 2 books. And my dream is to become a good human being. That is, it is just to say, but I want to earn money. That's the main thing. Money is everything. You people can just laugh, but it is the fact. You need money for each and everything. You want to get into this college, no one is seeing your knowledge. They see how much money you have. If you don't have money, our they will just throw you out. They will not let you write your exams if you don't have. You have to earn money. And yeah, in my life, things have gone worst and things have gone to the best also. So why to care about the worst things? Like the worst things is like international championship, which I said. I still remember my nose was out of shape in the second round. I was not able to go back there for another 2 or 3 months. I was on my bed. If someone used to even touch it, I was like sensitive. So yeah, and the best thing is one of the best thing is getting to this Toastmasters club. The way I'm speaking to you all now, the way I even a small smile that I can get into your face is all because of this Toastmasters club. So I encourage each and every one of you first years, if possible, if you are interested, next year kindly join the Toastmasters club and get this confidence so that you can persevere in your life. Thank you.
Speech from Toastmaster Sudhakar. Let's go on with the most interesting session and let me introduce today's table topic master. A club member who is very active in electrical subject. He is good in electrical projects and research works. His hobbies are like reading books, playing badminton. Let's welcome Toastmaster Veera Pandya.
So fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, very good afternoon. So this is a wonderful and exciting session in the Toastmaster meeting. The mainly is objective of this meeting is the challenging members to develop the improved communication skills and effectively think on their feet by answering the unrehearsed topics. We also want to give every member the opportunity to speak each meeting. We do this with a table topic session. Today's table topic session is specially designed to develop our essential communication skills, listening, thinking, organizing, and speaking. The topics that I have prepared for you will hopefully help all of us become a better improvisation. Since we at the Toastmaster try and provide a speaking opportunity to maximum audience, this session is not restricted to the members alone. Even the guests can participate. Even first year students can participate in the topics. Your response must be at least 1 minute and cannot more than the 2 minutes. I also encourage you the words of the day, use the words of the day step by step and piecemeal. How's your Joes for the starting of today's session? Can I give a big round of applause?
Please, no problem, please.
Now, your topic is if you don't stand for something, fall for everything. Again, I repeat. If you don't stand for something, fall for everything. Fall for everything.
Okay. This, of course, thank you for giving me a surprise by calling me over the stage and putting it up as a new topic. So the topic goes as if you don't stand for something, you will fall for everything.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So a beautiful and a positive topic indeed. So it says that you should have a clear stand on what you're doing. So if you have a clarity on what exactly you are standing for, then you are sure to succeed. Otherwise, if you don't have a proper stand on what you're doing, so you end up falling for everything. So that is what the final conclusion or the simplest way how I can put it up. So this definitely is a good model for all of us here, so that for a good citizen, always make sure that you are standing for the right thing always. So don't get carried away with any of the political pressure or your friend or peer pressure or whatever. So instead, make sure that you stand for the right thing instead of falling for every possible damn thing which may not serve any purpose. So societally also, it's a good thing to stand for the right thing always. So thank you, Veera Pandian, for giving me this chance for expressing my views.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So
So good morning everyone. I am Pratish Meher from first semester IC branch, and my topic is he could grant me a wish. What could it be? So for me, I think the wish could be that I could read the minds of the people without knowing them, so that I can think what they are thinking of me. And I think that's a big fear that I am having in myself. That, for example, I am wearing something, and what are the people they are thinking of myself? That what they are thinking, and the second wish could be, if I can take the second wish, is that I can fly. I love to fly. If I don't be an engineer, I could be a pilot. And yes, the second wish can be that I can fly. Thank you so much.
Your topic is, how can everyone lead a zero waste life?
So, hello everyone, I am Kirti Prabhakar from Q section first year. My topic is, how can everyone lead a zero waste life? The first thing to lead a zero waste life is to reduce unwanted or exceeding consumption of anything. So, know your limits, stay in your limits, purchasing limit, consuming limits. The second thing, obviously, is recycle, reuse, and it's always better to reuse things. It serves purpose. It not only helps us reduce free waste life, and it also helps many others around us inadvertently also. So I personally believe I don't like. I'm a minimalistic person. I don't go brag about everything. I don't have an elaborate lifestyle. So personally, for me, it's always reducing my needs in life and reusing the ones I can, and also using anything to the fullest. Thank you.
Very nice. So I will take up one more back to an easy topic. If you had to be a someone else for one day, who would you be and why?
Good afternoon to one and all. My name is Atulya and I am from IC branch first year. And my topic is, if I would want to be someone for one day, who would I be? Generally, I would like to be Sachin Tendulkar for one day, just to see how it feels to be the god. For me, he is an inspiration. A small child from a middle class family coming and ruling the world of cricket for over 3 decades, almost 3 decades, and showing everyone that India can achieve, dreams can be achieved if you dream. Sachin sir said that always do dream, because dreams do come true, and always work hard for it. It's not like that Sachin was born Sachin was made in a day. He worked hard for it since from a small age. Does anyone knows Sachin's story about his famous coins? Sachin's coach, he gave him some coins. He just placed one coin on his wickets, and he just told him that if you don't get out in this whole practice session today, you'll be able to get those coins. Sachin sir, even till now, he holds those coins whichever he has secured by his training, and that's all for today.
Tag team, that is timer, art counter, and grammarian. And finally, I'll give my inputs about my general observation about this meeting. So let us begin with our evaluation of 2 fantastic speeches that we had. And to do the honors, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Nagesh on the stage.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Today, I was the evaluator of 2 icebreaker speeches. The first, Toastmaster Rohan. Toastmaster Rohan You start the time. Toastmaster Rohan. The objective of the project was that I hear about you and you learn the basic structure of public speaking. When you started off talking about your father, Tawakere, your mother, what your father's vocation was, I was quite thrilled that I'm going to know more about you. Indeed, I did come to know a lot about you, especially when you said you are from Maharashtra, but you talk Kannada. You like Kannada. There are a couple of things. If you were to repeat this icebreaker once again, I have few suggestions for you. The speech was for you to tell us about yourself. There were two places where I thought that you went a little away from yourself, and to give you an example, you talked about Amazon. It is amazing to talk about Amazon. I'm sure it is for everybody to talk about Amazon. But how did Amazon connect with you? How are you connected to Amazon? If you have
So what does Toastmaster Nagesh for his 2 consecutive evaluations and 2 fantastic speakers deserve for their role? Can we have a big round of applause? So let's start our general evaluation with my evaluation of Sergeant at Arms. So today as Sergeant at Arms we had Toastmaster Namrata. Yeah. So Namrata, you started meeting at 11:31 by my watch, and I would like to commend you for starting meeting on the times. So let us keep this culture of starting meeting on time, irrespective of whatever is happening around. Even if we have role takers, we can ask new members to take up the role if someone is being late. Okay, so let us keep the culture of starting meeting on time. You spell out rules for the meeting. This is very important for new members. Also, you had an interactive kind of role wherein you asked question and triggered interest. You also had amazing introduction of Gopi, which of course might have infused confidence in him before coming onto the stage. 2 suggestions I would like to give you for your role when you perform next time. It is suggestion not only for Toastmaster Namrata, for each and everyone who comes on stage. I have found that not many of you had handed over stage graciously to the next member. You have called upon speaker and you left the stage. A stage when audience are there cannot be left empty anytime. So the better way is to call upon the speaker, let speaker come on the stage, shake hand if your college or if the setting permits, smile because it may remove the jitters that the incoming speaker may have, and you can leave stage graciously. So please bear in mind this small correction.
Find only one word that was so that we use frequently. So we have to mind that from the next one. Apart, from the previous speeches, what I have noticed, you had very less R's and so's, so that's a splendid job. And coming to the first years who did the table topic speakers, for the first time speaking, I'm also using so many R's, but you did better than me. You used, coming to the Pratyush, you used, who's Pratyush? It's very good. You used only 2 R's, and the word which was most repeating was the thing. Next was Kirti. I think you used more number of R's, but I think for the first time it's very good. And Atulya, you had only R's. There were no sounds repeating, so it was for overall very good speech, and that's the report which I will have. Thank you. Ma'am, how do I?
Yeah. Feel free, no problem.
I have written down, but I didn't.
Yes.
Yes.
You have to give.
You didn't have any sounds. The sounding words weren't there. Even the words which I have written, like such as well, but so you know, there were none of them used. But the only thing I felt was there was a little gap. How do I say? Okay, I'm sorry, ma'am, but it was a very less pause given when you were shifting the sentence.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it. I'm sorry if I said something. That's from my side. I hand it over to TM side. Sorry.
It's meeting you, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
I got the appointment.
Maybe that's why he's afraid of Mars. That's why.
Sir, she is the head of the Department of Electrical and Electronics.
Okay, because that's why he's acting into, she could cut his marks, no? In exams going forward. Okay, that was on a lighter note. You don't have to feel sorry because everyone is here. Yeah, everyone here is to learn and to learn from others, make mistakes, commit mistakes and learn from it. Even we are in the process of learning.
No use.
No use, sir.
No use. Okay. As you heard Charu mentioning, Toastmasters movement started in 1924. We are soon going to be 100-year-old organization which started in US. What does Toastmasters do? It helps us prepare, stand up and talk. That's what you saw in this meeting, isn't it? Is there anybody who feels that you will never get a chance to talk in your life beyond the college? Is there anybody here? No, right? You will have to present something. You will have to express yourself. You will have to put your opinion across. There are so many reasons why you will have to stand up and talk. Even you're doing it in your college, isn't it? But there is a method to do it. There's a way to do it. Look at all those great orators who have stood on the stage and have motivated you. Look at those people who inspire you. Look at those people who come here and give you a lot of information. When you go out of the door, you feel that, oh, I didn't know about this. It was a great session. And look at those people who come here, stand and entertain you, isn't it? They're all speakers who have trained themselves. The best thing that you can also look at is the TED Talks. A lot of people who talk in TED Talks, they do months of preparation, which is not seen to you. For that 18-minute talk, they prepare for months. And those speakers who come here in Toastmasters speak for 5 to 7 minutes. At least I prepare for at least 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So Toastmasters movement gives you that opportunity to learn how to stand here and talk and express, give your opinion about it. So Toastmasters have got over about 3.5 lakh members across 144 countries. And in Bangalore itself, we have more than 155 clubs. And one of them is New Age NMIT, which was started on 20th of January. Now, Toastmasters meeting has got, as Charu mentioned, 3 sections. One is the prepared speech, where you prepare a speech on a particular topic, come here and give and take feedback. This is a place where you can fail, yet you get applause. You have seen feedbacks being given to all the role takers who come here, from SAA till TMOD, everybody gets a feedback. So that we take that feedback and next time when we are preparing for coming onto the stage, we incorporate that. For example, grammarian told, what are the mistakes that we do not knowing things? Our counter gave us the report on how much of words that we use so repeatedly that other person who is listening to you may get annoyed, isn't it? So as the general evaluator said, give the count of our counters. How many times did I say and etc. Oh, so, that, this, but we use that not knowing that I'm annoying somebody. Somebody is not liking my talk. So knowing that count, I will be very cautious when I stand here next time. Improve that. If I have 20 counts, I improve it, and one day I will not have any accounts. I will talk seamlessly so that I am communicating well. Timer. Talking within the time limit is very, very important. When you go to give an interview, when you are standing to make your presentation with your manager, or when you are doing a keynote maybe about 7-8 years into your career, everything has got a time limit. How do you express yourself within the given time? Even TED Talks have got 18 minutes. Beyond 18 minutes, your mic is switched off. It's not a good thing, right? So how do I express within the time? These are the 3 minor roles, we call it in Toastmasters, but they play an important role to tell you, give you feedback as to how do I improve. I'll repeat, this is a playground in Toastmasters Club meeting where you can fail to get feedback and improve another time. This is the only place where you get applause when you fail. Imagine you are giving a keynote and you fail. People will not applaud for you. They will applaud only because as a ritual. Otherwise, they are not giving you a standing ovation. They are not applauding you for the speech that you give. Toastmasters is that place where you can learn. It gives you a platform for public speaking. One important thing which I will talk to the members also sometime next week is in Toastmasters we have something called as a journey. Joining Toastmaster is not a destination. He is there from 6 years, I'm there for over 2 years. It's a journey that we have decided to take. And why have we decided to take? Because we want to improve. And how do we improve? Like you have your project work at the end of your course. Here also in Toastmasters we have projects. Icebreaker given by those 2 speakers was a project. From Icebreaker they will move on to another project which will have its own objective. They will write speeches on that and come here and deliver, take feedback. In Toastmasters we have 11 pathways. Each pathway have got 15 speeches, that is 15, about 14-15 projects. And each project, most of them are about 5 to 7 minutes. There are some projects which are 10, 18, 22 minutes also. It depends upon what project you are doing. So, you will have to look at those projects as if they are your small milestones that you are achieving to reach to a better speaker. When I asked you, is there anybody who doesn't want to stand up and speak, you will never get a chance? Nobody said yes to it, right? Take this journey. Jump into it. Feel the chill of the water when you jump into the ocean. You will learn to wade yourself all by yourself. The second and most important part of Toastmaster is impromptu speaking. I think, how many topics did you give?
12.
12 topics given today were not known to any of us. We come here, stand, think about the topic, organize our thoughts here, and talk and convey our message. Every time, every day, you people talk impromptu when a question is posed to you, isn't it? You go back home, there is a question. You come to the college, there is a question. Wherever you go, you are taken back by a question that is asked to you, not known to you, isn't it? Impromptu speaking helps you develop that skill. Talk impromptu when given a chance. That's the second part of it. I would say third part of it because evaluation in the middle is the second part and most important for you to take back after the meeting is over. There's a lot to talk about Toastmasters. Time is very short. Is there any question that I can answer before I stop?